Cal gets this one.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And a new group in for the Knicks. Walton's checked in for Mutombo. Malone comes in for McAdoo. Pippen's checked in for Leonard. And Giannis is subbed in for Dumars. And a new group in for the Heat. Andre Drummond's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Wallace comes in for Josh Smith. Jones checked in for Hardaway. And it's Wade in for Tim Hardaway.
And this is why Wallace is an elite-level defender, has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots.
Walt, great positioning on the putback. And the Knicks lead by 8.
And they continue to control the glass.
Wade passes to Wallace. Now Wade. And then Wade slams it in.
And how about the leaping ability of Wade? What a finish.
Giannis outside. Walton is screen on Jones. Antetokounmpo passes to Walton. That shot no good. Nice defense from Wallace. Out to the right wing. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. The Knicks leading by 6.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Walton is screen on Jones. Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis says, "Get off me!"
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And so it's the New York Knicks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back to the action in just a minute.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us and the scoreboard showing a deficit for the Miami Heat.
This has been a struggle for them, to say the least. They're completely discombobulated. That's why they're shooting under 30%.
The truth hurts. And now that we have some time, let's see how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
You can
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. So with Jordan on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Drummond, D-Wade out there with Jones, then it's Wallace, and it's Rice in at the small forward position. The Knicks leading by 8. Here's Giannis. Down low, inside, Giannis drops it in.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Here's Rice. Connects from three-point range. Rice has got 12 points in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Wallace outside. Pass to Rice. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Wade's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Here's Giannis. Pass to Mutombo. Leonard on the wing. Mutombo sets a screen. Unloads. Leonard, no luck.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
The Knicks leading by 3. Now, here's Pippen. Giannis outside. Mutombo is screen on Wade. There goes Giannis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And when Mutombo is forcing the issue, it puts defenders in a bind, which is why you have to foul him there.
And the Knicks making a change here. Drexler's checked in. Good on the second free throw. The Heat trail by 4. Wallace outside. Wade outside. Good ball movement here by the Heat. To the middle. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Drexler up top, defended by Jones. Kept alive. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Drexler outside. Just 5 to shoot. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. And the Knicks lead by 4.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his teammates.
West is checked in for the Knicks. On the wing, Hardaway. Defended by West. Here's Jordan. It's rebounded by New York. Mutombo's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Pass to Pippen. Shoots over Jordan. And it's Pippen missing.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Jordan with it, guarded by Pippen. Yes! And the foul. That one on Pippen.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
A different look for New York. Walton's checked in for Mutombo. McAdoo comes in for Malone. And Kawhi Leonard subbed in for Pippen. Heat also with a sub. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Drummond. Walton the pass to West. Walton a screen on Hardaway. West with a wide open look. That 3 off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Hardaway kicks to Jones. Smith outside. And it's sent back by McAdoo. Pass to Drexler. 1:27 left here in the third quarter. West with the ball. And Walton kicks it to West. And it's Miami with the rebound. Smith's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Hardaway. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game. Joe Dumars. He's checked in for Drexler. The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Leonard. Now Dumars. Back to Leonard. Hardaway against West. New York needs to get off a shot. Leonard, that's for two. Rebound by the Heat.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And Walton sends it back.
And how about the anticipation and timing? You know, we talk about Walton's offense. How about the defense, though, he provides for this team?
The Heat making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. And it's the Knicks with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. New York, no good that time either.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the third. Leonard with the ball. Walton a screen on Jordan. Leonard, that's for two. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's the Heat as they end the. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So with Malone sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. McAdoo out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's West, and then there's Antetokounmpo, and it's Walton in at the center. Outside Hardaway. Back to Hardaway. Here's Jordan. It's hauled in by Giannis.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
And it's West missing. And so Jordan will bring it up for Miami. They lead by 1. Hardaway passes to Jordan. Smith sets the pick for Jordan. Smith right side. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. A different look for Miami. Rice is checked in, and Dwayne Wade subbed in for Tim Hardaway. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. Now, he emphasized it's anybody's game right now. He told his guys to focus on finishing the task at hand and not to get distracted. He wants them to go out there and play with authority. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Hardaway passes to Wade. Here's Rice from outside the arc. It's rebounded by New York. McAdoo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Giannis outside. Pass to West. Screen by Walton. The 3. And that's good. Jerry West from 3. West has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Knicks. Here's Wade. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Smith feeling it out a bit. Here's Rice. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Rice has got 10 points in just the second half. New York trailing. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. So for the Knicks, Tumbo is checked in for Walton. Malone comes in for McAdoo. And Scottie Pippen is subbed in for Kawhi Leonard. The Heat also changing it up. Drummond comes in for DeAndre Jordan. And Wallace subbed in for Smith. West passes to Malone. Second chance shot. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got 5 rebounds tonight. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Bucket is good. And now a 3-point Miami lead.
And he'll free up more space for himself on the perimeter with buckets like that. Wade's smart to get to work inside.
West passes to Malone. Plays it up and banks it in. Malone's got his first bucket of the night.
Malone is relentless inside, so strong with non-stop effort.
Hardaway passes to Rice. Wade kicks to Hardaway. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. West finds Antetokounmpo. Back to West. Over Wade. And it's Rice with the rebound. Here's Miami now. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. No good from Wade.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Outside Pippen. Mutombo is screen on Hardaway. And Pippen gets it to go.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
And New York making a change here. Leonard's checked in. Jones checked in for the Heat. Wade against Giannis. Now, here's Wade. Not a lot of room. Outside, Jones. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. Shot clock at 6. Back to Jones. The Heat need to get a shot off. Three-pointer, Wade. It's rebounded by New York. They've led by as much as 10. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Mutombo sets a screen. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Eddie Jones.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
And the second of 2 is good. That will put them up by 2.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs them.
Here's Wade. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And I like seeing Wade challenge the defense on the attack, forcing the issue there and drawing the foul.
Both free throws good from Wade.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Giannis outside. And right on target with the swish. And the Knicks lead by 2.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Giannis against Wade. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points. And there are so many reasons to be a fan of Wade's. This young man's ceiling is sky high. And nice there. He does not waste those opportunities. Just what they needed with this game still in doubt.
.50 seconds left to play here in the fourth. It's Pippen on the wing, defended by Jones. On the wing, Giannis. 6 on the shot clock, and stolen by Drummond. And here's the fast break. Here's Rice. Money!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Two seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Antetokounmpo against Wade. Oh, missed it. Giannis passes to Pippen. Outside Leonard. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And Miami has possession. And we are headed to overtime. A do-or-die defensive stop. And they come up big. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. We've got Wallace. Jones is out there with Dwayne Wade. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Rice in at the 3 side.
The bounce is real from Wade. Wow.
New York with the ball. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Driving to the basket. Antetokounmpo through the contact.
Yeah, beautiful play on the interior. They're just using the height advantage to lay the ball up and in when they really needed that basket.
And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They trail by 1. Wallace outside. And Jones has it in the corner. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Pippen. Giannis outside. Pass to Malone. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Leonard. And it's sent back by Wallace. Jones with it. And now here comes Jones leading the break.
A hard-nosed defensive player. You have to like the effort Jones brings on that end, often taking on the challenge of their best offensive player.
He's able to hit the second one, and that ties the game up.
That will sting a little bit, failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
Antetokounmpo up top. Wade is covering. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. It's no good. He's now 4 of 9 from the field. Steps back. Wallace left side. Malone with the block.
How about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First free throw is good, and that gives them the lead. And he is unable to get the second one.
And you can sense that the pressure might have gotten to him a little bit, but he did do enough to put them in the lead.
Here's Jones. Miami no good on that time either. 1:15 left in the first overtime. Here's Pippen. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Look how Pippen stays nimble inside, adjusting to get the shot off despite the contact.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game. And it's Miami's ball. Just about 2 minutes in now to this overtime period. What a game. Wallace outside. Here's Wade. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he's surprised himself with the miss.
Malone dishes to Antetokounmpo. over Wade. And the Knicks miss again.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Here's Rice. It counts. A tremendous three to tie it up.
And you have to trust a consistent scorer like Rice in these situations. This guy not afraid of the moment.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Giannis. Six to shoot. Mutombo up top. Open for three. No good from three-point territory. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And as we play into another overtime, the tension continues to build. Both teams refusing to quit. And here's Wade. Pass to Rice to take the lead. It's hauled in by Malone. Malone's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. A three from Leonard. It's hauled in by the Heat. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Back to Wade. Wallace outside. Just 5 on the clock. Outside, Jones. The alley-oop, and it's sent back by Mutombo.
And this is Mutombo's calling card, using that wide wingspan to just erase shots left and right.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Fades and shoots. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
With defenders having to worry about the drive, the pass, Antetokounmpo can usually find space from the mid-range.
Pass to Rice to take the lead. Buries the long-range jumper. Rice has got 6 here in this quarter.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Wade is covering. The fadeaway. It's hauled in by the Heat. Drummond's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. For the three. Rice, no good. New York trailing. Outside Pippen. Giannis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Dwayne Wade.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
And so both free throws good that time. That puts him ahead.
Yeah, critical that he's able to convert there. Now they've taken the lead.
Nice move. The slam dunk by Wade.
And this team already trusts in Wade's ability to nail the big shot. Very impressive.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Wade against Giannis. Pippen, the pass to Mutombo. Back to Pippen. 5 to shoot. Mutombo inside, working on Drummond.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Jones for 3. Not going to go that time. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead, so you've got to draw up a play to make it happen.
Giannis passes to Mutombo. Inside and stolen by Wallace. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now in terms of strategy here. Any thoughts?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. A double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
No doubt. I mean, when you have to dig that deep and play with that much determination to get a win, it was earned, and I tell you what, they've got to feel really good about themselves for fighting through.